16th question now. Okay, so here it is said that in the 16th question, two particles 1 and 2, they move with constant velocities v1 and v2 along two mutually perpendicular straight lines toward intersection O. Okay, so let's draw this till here. So let us say the intersection is origin and this is x-axis, this is y-axis. Okay, and say this is particle 1 which is moving toward the origin with velocity v1. Okay, and this particle is at a distance L1 it is given. Okay, I'll rub this. So this distance is nothing but L1, and this is the other particle, say particle 2, and it is going up with v2 meter per second again toward the origin or intersection, and this is say L2. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to first of all take the relative motion. So let's take relative motion of particle 1 with respect to 2. So particle 1 is having velocity speed v1 in the direction positive, minus this is having v2 meter per second in positive y-axis, so v2 j cap. So it is very clear how 1 is going with respect to 2. So we must assume, so I will assume 2 to be at rest and 1 moving with respect to 2. So assuming 2 at rest, so with respect to 2, so 1 is having two velocities, v1 in x direction and v2 in the negative y direction. Okay, and the path of 1 observed by 2. So you will see that the path of particle 1 observed by 2 would be like this, because this is the resultant path of 1 observed by 2. So with what angle this particular particle 1 is making with x-axis? So tan theta, so we know that tan of with x-axis will be y component upon x component of vector. So it is y component is v2 and x component is v1. And I will also make here a smaller triangle for our reference to find theta in terms of v1 and v2. So if this is theta, so tan theta will be side opposite upon adjacent, and the hypotenuse of this particular triangle will be v1 square plus v2 square. Okay, it would be easy for taking sin theta and cos theta values. Okay, and if you join the positions of initial position of particle 1 and 2, so it is this. Okay, while the distance between particle 1 and particle 2 at t equal to 0 is under root L1 square plus L2 square. Okay, now what is the shortest distance? So if we draw a perpendicular from 2 to path of 1, so this x is the smallest distance that can be there between 1 and 2 during motion, and we need to find x as well as we need to find time taken to reach here. So here for this we should know this angle. Okay, so here this angle is phi and this complete angle is theta. So obviously in order to find this distance, that is what should be the distance d? Okay, because d is the distance traveled by particle 1. Okay, so what is this? So for that we need to find x, and we should know this angle. So what should be this angle then? So obviously if this complete angle is theta and this is phi, so this will be theta minus phi. Okay, so for this triangle where angle is theta minus phi. Okay, now if we apply for this triangle in order to find d, so d is the adjacent side, so we should apply cos of theta minus phi equal to, so it will be side adjacent upon hypotenuse, that is under root L1 square plus L2 square. Okay, so the distance d will be equal to under root L1 square plus L2 square into cos theta minus phi. Now we can calculate individual values of cos theta and cos phi. Okay, in order to get the answer. So what is the value of cos theta. So referring this triangle, cos theta will be side adjacent, that is v1, upon under root v1 square plus v2 square. Okay, while cos phi, so the value of cos phi, so for this triangle, what is cos phi? Again side adjacent, that is L1, upon hypotenuse, that is under root L1 square plus L2 square. Here we can also calculate sin theta and sin phi for future purpose. So sin theta, so what is sin theta using this triangle? So it will be v2 upon under root v1 square plus v2 square. And cos phi we have already calculated. So now sin phi, so for this triangle, what is sin phi? So it will be side opposite, that is L2 upon under root L1 square plus L2 square. Okay, so okay, now in order to find this d distance, I will put this root as it is. This is root L1 square plus L2 square into cos a minus b. So it is cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. And let's substitute the values from above, that is cos theta sin theta values. So on substituting the values, we will easily get the distance there. Okay, so we have got this distance, suppose. Okay, because we need to find how soon, that is we need to find the time. So how much time will be taken to go from this point to this point, that is the shortest point. Okay, so time will be nothing but distance upon speed, and the net speed of 1 with respect to 2 will be under root of v1 square plus v2 square. So it will be distance upon speed under root v1 square plus v2 square. Now on substituting the value of cos theta and cos phi, cos theta cos phi sin theta sin phi here, okay, you will get the answer. And on solving, you will get this answer as, okay, so time will be equal to v1 L1 plus v2 L2 upon v1 square plus v2 square. Okay, you just have to substitute the values of cos and sin here. And if you want, I will help you till here. L1 square plus L2 square into what is cos theta. So cos theta is v1 upon under root v1 square plus v2 square into cos phi. So what is cos phi? L1 upon under root L1 square plus L2 square plus sin theta. So it will be v2 upon under root v1 square plus v2 square into, this will be L2 upon under root L1 square plus L2 square. So root L1 square L2 square from the denominator can be taken as common, and that will get cancelled out. And now substituting here, this will get multiplied with the root and the root will get away. Okay, now we also have to find the minimum distance, that is x, and the x can be found using this triangle. So d we have already found using this triangle. So if you want to find x, we should apply sine. So it will be sine theta minus phi is equal to side opposite upon hypotenuse. Okay, so x upon under root L1 square plus L2 square. So this will be equal to under root L1 square plus L2 square into sine theta minus phi. So x will be equal to under root L1 square plus L2 square into, so it will be sine A cos B minus cos A sine B. Okay, now all thing depends on the values of sine theta and cos phi, which we have already calculated above. On substituting this value, you will get the shortest distance as v2 into L1 minus v1 into L2 upon under root v1 square